I'm enjoying my chia pudding. I just put it in this container. So, calcium, iron. Oh no, somehow it spilled onto my shirt. Why? Oh, okay. I'm gonna work out soon, but I wanted to come on here to congratulate everybody for week 3, day 15, Miss D Fit Challenge, Health and Wellness 30-day challenge. Bravo to those of you who are still with us, going strong, right? Seriously. So 30 days in the beginning sounds like a lot, but you do it each day, and now from the day you started on day 1 to now, it's been 15 days. That's amazing. I'm going to check my notes. Well, congratulations for making it this far. We are focusing on a balance. We're focusing on making sure that we have been balancing hydration, mindful eating, and this week fitness. So we're putting in our fitness efforts to exercise and take accountability. Hey, hello, Francesca. Nice to see you. Congratulations if you've been a part of the Miss D Fit 30-day challenge. If not, you're free to join. If you go to missdfit.com and go to our community blog, you'll be able to join for free and get a planner. I am doing very well, thank you. How are you? Hi, everyone. Welcome in. I'm having a nice, bright Monday, ready to go. Week 3, day 15 of this challenge. Because I've been thinking a lot about like what I'm eating, my diet. I have chia pudding. Don't know if you guys are into it. I mostly like plan for nutrients like in my diet, so how well it will support my um workouts, but as well as like what I'm consuming. So I needed to consume a little protein today and some iron. Whatever I don't get in food, I snack in between and try to get it, or I have shakes. So there's different tips and tricks, but it depends. I'm not training for anything. I'm just here for a healthier lifestyle. I work out 3 days a week, and then of course, the other part of that is diet. So yeah, we did hydration a lot the first week, and then the second week was mindful eating. And this week, we're balancing in fitness and making sure we're listening to our body when our body is tired, and we're not doing too much workouts or too many movements all in one day. It has to balance itself out throughout the week. You know, Sometimes I've been guilty of like trying to make up. If I didn't go to the gym one day, I'd be like, all right, I'm going to go hard tomorrow because I didn't go yesterday. And then your body might shut down on you. So you don't want to do that. If you go on my website, there was a new post that went up for week 3. It's www.missdfit.com. Signing up for my email will give you a free planner, so you don't have to pay for anything. This challenge is totally free. You can join in now. Some of you have already started on day 1. We're on day 15. You set the pace on your workouts, but I've been here to help you with food and nutrition and making sure you're eating a well-balanced diet. If you're working out, you want to make sure you're eating good, especially so that you can recover better. You can have more energy during your workouts. You know what I mean? It's pumpkin spice season. So, how many lattes have you had? How many pumpkin spice lattes have you been drinking? I like coffee, but I don't think I could have flavored pumpkin spice. But you know what I would do? I would get like a pumpkin spice creamer or something flavored. I wonder if I would like that. I feel like I would like a pumpkin spice like coffee creamer. I don't know if any of you guys are into like all that pumpkin spice stuff. I think it's hysterical. But there's just like too many things out there for this pumpkin spice, and not all of them taste good. I'm just gonna be honest. Some aren't bad. Like I have these muffins that I get that are really good. They're pumpkin spice. All right, let's see. I'm going on to my blog, and it's short and sweet. So if you go to the Misty Fit blog, today's week 3, strength and self-care. We are focusing on balance. Stretch, rest, and restore balance. So that's really important. Hey, everybody. How are you? Welcome. Happy Monday. Starting off week 3 of the Misty Fit Challenge, day 15. Happy Monday. I have a lot of energy for Monday, right? But then my energy seems to like dwindle each day. So that's why I make sure that I'm eating properly and not loading up on coffee. I had 1 cup of coffee this morning. I don't have more than 2. That's not every day, but at least once sometimes. I was just talking about pumpkin spice. How many of you are into the pumpkin spice seasonal craving? Like, there's pumpkin spice, everything that I can think of flavored. I'm like, I don't want to try too many things. And then, like, right now, I like these pumpkin spice mini muffins. They're really good. Today's, I'm just going to add in some fitness. If you're working out, try for today, for day 15, try to do 15 push-ups. I can only do a few really, really good push-ups, not 15 consecutively. So I'll probably do as many as I can regular and then modify. But not the kind where you have your butt sticking up in the air. Please don't do that. So modified push-ups today. You can try that for a fitness prompt. I don't know if some of you go to the gym or if you like work out at home or if you have a personal trainer or maybe you don't do any of that. Now is a good time to start. I say start now because some people are like, oh, I'll wait till after the holidays. I think if you get a good routine going in, by the time the holidays come, you'll be able to bounce right back from like, overeating. Because all those, like, I'm talking about pumpkin spice, like, you could literally have pumpkin spice this whole season. It doesn't even have to be for spooky season. I think pumpkin spice can go all the way into Thanksgiving if you want. But just make sure you're being mindful about what you're eating, and when you're working out, making sure you're getting rest, you're stretching, and doing your active recovery. So active recovery doesn't mean you don't do anything. It just means on your rest days, maybe you do yoga or you do some stretching and then go for a walk. That's totally fine. Some people, I used to make the mistake of not doing any kind of movement and then I'd be sore. So that's why I realized when I say like recovery, it's active. You could definitely go for a walk. I went for a walk on Saturday. I made sure I got 2,500 steps and I was able to get past 2,500. I got 2,900. So, and all I did was walk. And then afterwards I stretched for a little bit because I have sciatica. I don't know if any of you have sciatica. You got to stretch a lot more often when you're sitting or standing for too long with sciatica. I would wish it on my worst enemy. Sciatica is brutal. So I forced myself to stretch because I had a flare up like 3-4 weeks ago and it was like the worst thing ever. Like I had to sleep on the floor, with my legs up with a body pillow. So just make sure that you're stretching in between. They say the best time to stretch is before you go to bed and when you wake up in the morning. And when you have sciatica, you feel the difference. When I had my flare up, I literally like was in bed with my knees to chest stretching. And then before I would go to bed, I would stretch. Not stress, but maybe I did stress. Maybe I was stressing out. But anyhow, I was doing heat. I was like, needed ice. And like, it's miserable trying to figure out what works to help sciatica. But my sciatica flare-ups force me to stretch regularly. And like, I'm, maybe that's what it took, but now I'm glad that I stretch regularly, like every day at some point, at least for 5 minutes, or definitely in between the days when I don't rest. I'll stay after class if I do a group fitness class and I'll stretch for 10-15 minutes. And it's like a routine now I have going. So everybody, congrats on Misty Fit 30-Day Health and Wellness Challenge to day 15. Keep in touch. Follow my blog. Follow your planner. And have an awesome week. Bye. Bye, everybody.